gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive. If you hadn't run away every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me tonight. No, you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. Around your matrix and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. No, you didn't win this, it's a part of the game.
Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. Today's Sunday. I think it's the 20th of September. And yeah, I'm at home all day today, so I thought I would just vlog. I'm gonna try and do a vlog every week. We'll see. But it'll just be like one day where I choose to just pick up the camera, maybe 2 days, I don't know. Got my coffee, fed Luna this morning, although she hasn't finished her food. She's just being Luna. And yeah, I'm just gonna have my coffee, just sit down for a bit. Plans for today are I want to do a declutter of one of my palette boxes. Basically, when I was clearing out all my makeup, I had I've put like a lot of my makeup in boxes, so I want to now go through one of the boxes again and get rid of things, because I feel like I have to get rid of things like incrementally. I can't just like get rid of everything in one go. Although saying that, the other day I did get rid of a whole bag of lip products, which was good, but sorry, I didn't film that, but I will show you them. So yeah, there's not much going on today, but because I want to declutter, I thought I would film it like a vlog style declutter. So I will do that for you guys, with you guys, later on, maybe in a bit actually, whilst Luna is on her walk, because she goes on a morning walk with the hubby. Not much else going on. Right guys, we're in the bedroom and we're going to sort things out. As you can see, I've got things everywhere I need to tidy up, but today we're not focusing on that. This is my dresser over here and I really need to clear things out from here, but we're not talking about that stuff today. We're talking about the makeup stuff. I think the makeup stuff is where I've actually got a lot of clutter, so for me it's like I need to work on that first. So what I am going to be doing is I'm going to clear out my palettes today, and then another day I'll vlog with you and do other stuff. But some palettes I'm going to clear out today. I think this is more my mid-range, higher end palettes. I'm not even sure, guys. We're just going to clear it out, whatever it is. I did want to show you what I did the other day. Like I mentioned, I had a clear out of all of my lipsticks, well, most of them, because I probably have some, you know, lying around somewhere else. I wanted to show you what I've got left. Just a disclaimer, this stuff has been in my collection for years, so it's not like I'm just getting rid of new products. These are like old, and most of them had gone off, and that's the problem with accumulating so many lipsticks. Like, they just go off so quickly. Well, I don't know, mine do anyway. I was trying them all out and I was just like, no, you smell, you're not good. Like, I wasn't gonna put them on my lips, so I just got rid of them, you know. I got rid of all of my ColourPop collection because I've had those for years, so I no longer have any ColourPop lipsticks. Most of my drugstore, like Maybelline, all of that sort of stuff, I got rid of. I did keep a few. I think I kept like Revlon and Milani. Let's see what I've got left, shall we? These are my drawers. Oh gosh, it was crazy, guys. Like, everything was piling up. I had lipsticks in here as well. This is actually a Smashbox container, so I've got like just higher end products in there. Those are my MAC lipsticks, Milani, Revlon, and then I've got like Charlotte Tilbury, and what else is in here? I think Charlotte Tilbury, NARS. You can kind of see what I've got in there. I still have way too much in here, I think, so I will do another declutter eventually, but for now the lipsticks that are left were the good ones. By the way, how cute is this? This is Luna's teepee. Does she sleep in it? No, she doesn't. So today what we're doing is we are tackling this box right here. This has makeup that I've put away. I have gone through this box quite a few times, but we're going to go through it again and get rid of more stuff. Oh, and this Charlotte Tilbury box is probably what we'll look at first. But this was sent to me in PR a couple of years ago. This was one of the Charlotte Tilbury advent calendar boxes. I think it's time to get rid of this as well. It's so bulky, and you can see like the sun has kind of changed the colour of it as well. So this needs to go too. Let's get started. Like, guys, look at all this. This all came from that advent calendar from Charlotte Tilbury. I have actually I looked in it and I opened everything up, but then I put them back in there because I was like, oh, I'll use it up, and I never did. So it was actually a really good advent calendar. I was so surprised they sent it to me. Wonder Glow sample, deluxe sample, the Goddess Skin clay mask deluxe sample, supermodel body sample, take it all off eye makeup remover. Oh yeah, this magic cream, which I actually want to try out. Literally got Pillow Talk lipstick in here, full size. Oh no, matte contour liquid lipstick. I think this was a red one. I've actually used this one, so I need to check if it's still good, because I did actually open this up. This is the thing, I used a couple of the items. Yeah, this is this one. I actually really like this. Full Fat Lashes mascara, not used it. Color Chameleon, so this is just an eye pencil, not used it. And this is a eyeliner, which I haven't used. So that was a lot of stuff, and I think there was a couple more items in here as well. Oh no, what's this? This is the Eyes to Mesmerize. Not used this one either. The shade, what shade is this? No, this way. Jean. Oh, okay, still good. Looks like it is anyway, hasn't dried up. Okay, we're gonna try and get through this quite quickly, guys. So you've got Patricia Bright's Revolution collaboration, Rich in Colour palette. It's nice, but will I use it? No. I don't tend to use these kind of colours anymore on me. I don't do like the editorial kind of eye looks on myself, so I'm going to pass this on to whoever may like it. So what I'm actually going to do is I tend to bag up like my eyeshadows. I tend to bag them up because most of the time I've only like swatched them. I bag them up because I then can give them to my mum, who then gives it to her like her friends at her church and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna bag this one up to whoever may like it. My Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, love this palette. Definitely gonna keep it because it's definitely something that I love to use and used it quite a bit, so that's gonna stay. These are my Makeup Geek eyeshadows, love them. Definitely not going to get rid of them. Probably old now, obviously, but I love Makeup Geek shadows. Some of them look like they might need to go though, like this blue is not really doing much for me. But I'll have to go through these shadows individually. This is my Makeup Geek and Kathleen Lights collection, or collaboration. That was that. I actually quite like it. These were really pigmented. Like, can you see that? Look how shiny they are. Like, I love it so much, so I'm definitely gonna keep that. Right, this Huda Beauty palette, I actually quite like it. I know she reformulated. I didn't buy the new palette or anything, but I just don't like the case, but the packaging. And this is the textured eyeshadow palette. Yeah, I like it. I will keep that as well. Now I can't get rid of this one, guys. I literally, this, out of all my Kat Von D eyeshadow palettes, this, like, I just love the artwork of this. So I'm actually going to keep this because it's kind of like a collection piece. And obviously you can't get this anymore. This is my Vida Loca palette. I hardly used it, but it's a collector's piece. Okay, so this is an Urban Decay lipstick palette, which I'm definitely going to get rid of. I was sent this in PR. So I can't sell it or anything, but I am gonna get rid of it because, like, I haven't even used it, guys, and I won't use it. Got a Colourpop, it says bronzer, highlighter, whatever, in here. I'm not gonna keep it. I'm gonna get rid of that one. The Zoeva palettes. Oh no, this Zoeva palette, Cocoa Blend. I think I got rid of the others. I'm not sure. I do like this palette, but will I use it again? Probably not. So I'm going to get rid of this one. This Lorac palette, I can't get rid of it. This is like, oh no, maybe I can. This one is the second pro one I think they did. I can't remember now. But I did use it quite a bit. But I don't tend to go for these colours. They're quite cool tone. I'm not really a cool tone lover of eyeshadows. But I did like the Lorac eyeshadows. But I'm going to part ways with this one. This e.l.f. blush is quite new. I don't know why I bought it, but I'm going to get rid of it. This is my Master Chrome highlight from Maybelline. I actually really like these, but I won't use it because it's been in this box. So I think I'm going to chuck this one. It's quite old. So this is a Skinny Dip highlighter from Jouer. I don't really like these highlighters, I don't think, but I can't remember. I don't know. It looks alright. Okay. I'll keep it for now. When I actually do my highlighters, so when I do that, I'll come back to this, but I'll keep it for now. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, World Traveller palette. I think this is one of the first I bought. I can't remember now, but it was actually quite a nice palette. Right, I probably won't use this palette again, so I'm going to give this one away. This Makeup Forever palette, I always hold on to this, but I don't think I'm going to use it. This is the 9 Shadow Artist palette, but I don't think I will actually. I like them, but will I use them? Probably not, so I'm going to give this one away as well. This is my Makeup Addiction Cosmetics palettes. I love their formula from like their original palettes that they had. I haven't tried any new thing that they've released recently, but these are really quite nice. I think I will keep this palette. Their formulas are just crazy pigmented, and I love that colour. This would work really nice as a blush. Oh, that's a nice colour. Right, I'm going to keep this palette because it's beautiful. We've got this MAC Buki Magic Spring Summer 2017 palette. I don't know if I want to keep it. No, I probably won't keep this actually. It's cute, but I don't need it. So this is MAC Guo Pay. It was a limited edition collection. I just love the artwork on this. And look at that blush. It's like so beautiful, which I'm going to keep because I just love the artwork. Quite a nice blush. So my Viseart palette I'm going to keep because I love my Viseart shadows. This is the Cool Matte palette. Love it. This Marc Jacobs palette has seen better days, but I don't know if I'll keep it. No, I'm not going to keep this one. It's a bit too neutral for me. I don't know what I was thinking when I got it, but I'm going to get rid of this. This one is the Dreamer palette, so that can go to somebody else. I'll give it a clean. My Urban Decay Naked palette. Do I really need this? Do I need it? Do you know what? I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to give this away because I have not used this in a long time. So, and hardly used it actually, to be fair. I think I was just keeping it because this was like the original palette, but they don't do it anymore. So, what's the point? I'm going to get rid of it. These Smashbox palettes, I never used them. Easy, brand new. Won't use it. I'm going to get rid of it. This is the Ablaze eyeshadow palette. Makeup Forever customized tin. I think these are my Belfior eyeshadows, which are really good eyeshadows. I'm going to keep them because I curated this palette myself. So, yeah. My Chantecaille Lions palette. Love it. What was this one actually? This one is Protect the Lions. Love it. Can you see that? Gorgeous palette. Definitely going to keep it. Juvia's Place. I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of Juvia's Place eyeshadows. I'll keep this one because I like the fact it's all warm browns. I'll keep that. And this was like my favourite of all of them. And as you can see, it's well loved. But I think I'm going to get rid of some of these. Like this one is the Saharan. I do love their shadows, but I don't need them. Like, am I going to use it? No. Have I got palettes that have all these colours in? Yes. Like, I barely touched this one, so somebody else can enjoy this. This is the Saharan 2 palette, and I just love the artwork on it, by the way. I don't need them. This one I have used, but again, I won't use it. It's fine. I won't need to use it. This is the Nubian 2 palette. So all of these are going to go to somebody else. This one is the blush palette. I remember when I ordered it from Juvia's Place website, and it arrived broken, and they basically said I just need to press it back, which I did, but I was not impressed with their customer service back then. This was a few years ago as well. Nice highlighters, but I don't need it, so I'm gonna get rid of this as well. Right, story about this. This is the Natasha Denona, the large pan palette. I think this is the purple one. Yeah, I actually bought, when these first came out, guys, this is how you know I just wasted money. When these first came out, I bought this purple palette and I bought the green palette, the more neutral one, in a set. And they were like ridiculously expensive. The most I've ever spent on eyeshadows, and I hopefully will never do that again. But saying that, I love this palette. I love the formula of these eyeshadows. Like, to me, these are so good. Like really good. I'm keeping this because I spent a lot of money on it, but and I do use it from time to time. Can you see, like, can you actually see? This is like, can you see that silver? That is crazy eyeshadows. Love them. Makeup Forever, this was the 15 Artist palette. Again, I probably won't use this. I like the shadows in there, but I probably will not get much use from these at all. No, I won't. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Fenty Beauty, the Galaxy palette. I think I'm going to get rid of this, guys, because as much as I like Fenty, I don't ever remember using this palette that much. And it's all glitters, and I'm really not... It's like very different to like a Pat McGrath palette that has like all shimmers in it. These are quite gritty shimmers, and yeah, not really my vibe. So I will get rid of this, unfortunately. This Nicole Guerrero highlighter palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills was really nice. However, how many times have I used it? I think I did use it. No, I haven't really used it that much, and I probably won't use it. So yeah, I mean, it was nice. Look at that. Like, can you see? It was nice, but will I use it? No. I'm probably going to get rid of this now. This is the Kat Von D Saints and Sinners palette. It's a bit bulky, isn't it? I love the way it looked, but again, not something I used. So I'm going to give this one away. This Cover FX Perfect Highlighting Palette. So I do have some highlighters in here. Okay, that's the palette there. Again, hardly used this, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Here's another Makeup Forever palette. I think, okay, these are actually my Be Better eyeshadows, not the other ones. I think I'm going to give this away. It's my Be Better Cosmetics eyeshadows and stuff, and I think some like Revolution single pans or something, I don't know, but I'm gonna give this one away with the tin as well. Like, I've got another one here. These are Coastal Scents. I've had these for a long time. I might keep these actually, and I'll have to like go through them. Right, these ones are okay. I'm gonna just chuck these out. These are like Revolution kind of pans and stuff. I don't need these, so these are going to go in the bin, but I'm going to keep the actual tin. This is my Makeup Forever tins. These Cover FX custom enhanced drops, I am getting rid of them. I didn't know really how to use them. I hated it. Oh, this one actually can go. So this has gone off. It's gone old. I don't know if you guys could see, but it's like, it doesn't even... Yeah, this is going in the bin. This is a Heavy Metals Urban Decay eyeshadow, liquid shadow thing, which I'm going to get rid of because I think this was sent to me. I don't use these things, so somebody else can have it. I don't think I've ever used it, to be honest. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. I think this was gifted to me. Yeah, it was. This is the face palette. I mean, I did try and use it, but it just doesn't work for my skin tone, so I'm going to get rid of this as well. This was the Seductive Beauty Instant Look in a palette, but it didn't do much for me. This Steeler pan, I actually quite like. I think I'm going to keep this. This is great for traveling. Like, if you need like a quick palette to just take away with you, this is perfect. I loved this palette. It's the Perfect Me Perfect Hue palette for tan to deep skin. Steeler Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. I will keep because I like this one. So I'm going to keep this one. This is the shade Bronzed Ball. Oh, no. Bronze Bell. This is a limited edition matte Christmas. I don't know which year this was. It must be a couple of years at least. Yeah, this was really, really gorgeous highlighter from MAC. I'm going to keep this because I love the packaging. I know. But it was limited edition and I really love the packaging of that. If you ever wanted to talk about a most annoying organisation in the palette, this from Dose of Colours was so annoying. However, these shadows were crazy. Can you, like, crazy pigment of these shadows. I can't get rid of this because I love them so much. Right, this Violet Voss palette, I think I'm going to get rid of it because I wasn't really the biggest fan of Violet Voss. I didn't really like the eyeshadows, so I'm going to get rid of this one. This is the Holy Grail palette that everyone loved. I don't really know. I mean, it was just that kind of era of like really warm tone eyeshadows and everyone just loved this so much. But I didn't really like it that much, to be honest. That can go. This was the deluxe version of the Carly Bybel palette with BH Cosmetics. I didn't even use it, guys. Look at that. I'm going to get rid of this because I won't use it. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills. Love the packaging of this. This was the Prism palette. I'm going to keep this one because I actually quite like the shades in this and I love the packaging. So I will keep the Prism palette. So this is the KVD Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. It was the most bulky palette ever. Look how long it was. It's just like unnecessarily big. Like ridiculous size. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Will I ever use it? Probably not. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one. It's just too big for me to justify keeping. And I don't use it. So Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Much loved palette. Going to keep it in my collection because I do quite like it. Nearly hit pan on a couple of shades as well. This Lancome contouring palette. I haven't really given this one a go. So I might keep it just to try it a bit more. I think I picked this up in the sale or something. We'll see if it actually works well on me. So I might keep this out so I can actually use it. But it's the medium to dark contouring palette. This Viseart Theory palette. It's cute, but it's so small. It's tiny. Look at that. I quite like it. So I'm definitely going to keep it. I might keep this out as well. So I actually end up, can you see, like, Viseart eyeshadows are just... like, can you see? They're so good. The only reason my stuff is boxed up at the moment is because, as I've said before, we are renting and I don't really have much storage or space to put stuff. So I have to keep everything in a box at this particular point in time. But when we've actually bought our house and everything, I'm going to get an actual, like, proper storage for my stuff. But for now, everything's in boxes. So in a way, it's quite good because it allows me to go back and check what I've got. Which is good, which is what I need to do. So these are just Morphe palettes. I'm going to get rid of all my Morphe palettes because I don't use Morphe. Is this the 35O? Yeah, this is the 35O shimmer palette. That's going. This one is the 35O matte palette. Again, I don't use it, so that's going to go. I mean, these might be good for like makeup artists or something, I don't know. And then this is the 35O regular. I think I got rid of, in my last declutter that I did, I got rid of all of the rest of the palettes from here. So yeah, this is just the regular 35O. I really don't understand why this was such a popular palette. Like, it just looks so boring now. This is the Lorac Mega Pro palette number 2. I think I might get rid of this one, because I just won't use these shades. They're like not really my tone and there's a lot in here that I won't use. So as much as I like them, I think I'm going to get rid of it. This blush and bronzer palette from Coastal Scents was actually quite nice, but I don't use it. So I'm going to get rid of this. And it looks really, really, really bad in there. So I'll probably chuck this one away. It's been in my collection for years. And this Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. These are like their bigger palettes. I like the colours, but I won't use them. So I'm going to get rid of these. And this one is the Magic palette. And again, these are gorgeous shades, but again, I just won't use these colours. I will get rid of them as well. And then this is the other palette from that MAC collection that I was talking about, the Guillaume Pay. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's that. Can you see the artwork? It's gorgeous. Gorgeous artwork. I can't get rid of this, guys. But this is just a powder. I think it's supposed to be a translucent powder. Gorgeous. Like, it is a beautiful, beautiful powder. This is the Mariah Carey palette, which I actually quite like. See? So I've still got the box of it, but I'm going to keep that. And then this is the last thing in here. Stylishly Merry eyeshadow. Single eyeshadow from MAC. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's got like a duochrome to it. Can you see? I don't know if you can tell. Beautiful shadow. I haven't even swatched it, guys. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to keep this out. I'm just going to use it because that is beautiful. Why am I not using this, guys? Okay, guys. So I realised I had a lot more palettes in my bedroom. So we're going to go through them. These are like more my non-drugstore palettes that I've got mostly here. And I think I do have some drugstore palettes left. So we'll do that another day. But we're just going to go through this box and the rest of the stuff I've just picked out. This Sleek palette is nice, but will I use it? Probably not. No, I'm going to give it away. I'll give it away. This is the Love Shook. I do like it though, you guys. I do like it. Okay, I will decide at the end what I'll do with that. So I got this one from, I think it was BoxyCharm when I used to subscribe to BoxyCharm. This is the Alama palette. I think this is like Kathleen Light's friend that released a makeup line or something. These shadows are actually really good, but I just haven't used it. Look at that, like they're really, really decent shadows. Can you see? But will I use it? Will I use these colours? Okay, I probably won't. So I'm going to declutter this one. Okay, my Born to Run palette. This is definitely staying in my collection. This is like my favourite Urban Decay palette that I have. So definitely staying in the collection. It's not going anywhere. Use this so often. It's in my dresser, so I pull this out if I do my makeup on my bed. This is like my go-to palette. If I don't know what palette to use, this is the one I use basically. My Urban Decay Naked, the Cherry palette. I don't know if I like this much, to be honest. As you can tell, I've hardly used it. I don't really use the Naked palettes, to be honest with you. It's okay. It's just not really, it's not really exciting. So I don't think I'm going to keep this. Surprisingly, actually, this is quite a surprise for me, but I don't think I am going to keep it, guys. So I'm going to declutter this one, as much as it might be painful to see, but I am, because I hardly used it. This matte bar from Maybelline, I'm not going to open it. Never touched it, never used it, actually. Have I? I don't know. Haven't used it, and I probably won't, so I'm going to keep it in the package and declutter. This is from Makeup Forever. It's literally still got the plastic on the top. Okay, so this is the Lustrous Shadow palette. Beautiful shades. I actually really like this one from Makeup Forever, so I'm actually going to keep this because I do quite like this, and it's quite a simple palette. Nothing too hard, you know. My Viziart, as you can tell, I love Viziart because I've got a lot of their palettes, but my Viziart, is it Viziart? How do you guys pronounce it? Because I say Viziart, but who knows. So this palette, Golden Hour, I actually quite like this one as well, so I'm definitely going to keep it. My Master palette by Mario with ABH, I really, really like this palette. Definitely not getting rid of that. That's a beautiful palette. If you just want a neutral but warm tone kind of palette, beautiful. I wish they still did this one. This ABH Norvina palette, this was the number 2, I can't remember now. I got this when it first came out, and look, there's a shadow broken. I actually don't think I like it that much, so I think I'm going to get rid of it. I also need to clear out the shadow. Tarte's Pro palette. This is well-loved palette. Yeah, I'm going to keep this because this is one of my favourite Tarte palettes, I think. This Natasha Denona palette is also going to be kept. I love this palette. Purples and all, and I think this is why I'm keeping this one over the Norvina palette, and this is the Lila palette. This from Dominique Cosmetics I'm going to keep because I quite like these shades, and I do like this particular formula. Some of her formula is a bit dodgy, but the Berries and Cream palette is actually quite nice, so I'm going to keep this one. This Urban Decay Heat palette I'm going to declutter because I don't use it. Like, I don't use it at all, so this is going to go. Right, my Subculture palette, I think I'm going to get rid of it. I actually didn't mind it that much, but I don't use it at all, so it definitely has to go. Yeah, this had so much drama, but this is one to definitely get rid of. Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream palette. I think this is the one that had like loads of iridescent shades, which I just don't use. So I'm going to declutter that. This Urban Decay After Dark palette is nice, but again, I don't use it. I don't use it at all. So that's going to go. And I think I got this one in PR as well. Makeup Addiction Flamingo Love. Love these matte shades, and I love the colours of these. So I'm actually going to keep this palette as well as the other one I kept earlier. It's Natasha Denona Holiday Eyeshadow 5 palette. I think I got this from Beautylish when they did the box. What box is it now? Do you know the boxes they do at the end of the year? So those mystery boxes, I think they are. I got it from there, and I actually quite like this shade. Why haven't I used this? I don't know, guys. I think I don't know, but I'm going to keep this out because I actually really like that. That's quite nice. So I'm going to keep this. Makeup Forever Artist Shadows 2 palette. So many of these Makeup Forever palettes, which, yeah, I'm not going to use this. I haven't even touched it, guys. Like, look at that. So new. But I'm going to give this one away. So these are some of my like newer palettes, which I'm going to keep because I literally just bought these. I got these palettes like in the sale, so not when they first came out, so they're quite new. So this is the NARS Inferno palette. Look at that. How stunning is that packaging? It's gorgeous. Look at that. I was a bit intimidated, and I haven't used it because of these glitter shades, which I don't think I've read the description properly, otherwise I probably wouldn't have picked it up if I knew that it had these glitter shades in there, because I'm not really like a glitter person. I mean, they're nice, but we'll have to see how I can work with this one. But I really do like it. So my Jackie Aina palette, you guys saw me using it recently. Won't be getting rid of it. I quite like it. So it's gorgeous, isn't it? So by ABH. So yeah, definitely keeping that one. That was a new purchase, and I got this one reduced as well. This is a palette from Revolution. I'm going to keep this because this is the bronzer, which this is the darker bronzer shade, which I haven't yet used, so I'm going to keep that. This Nikki Tutorials palette literally is so new, but I was so disappointed with it, so I'm not sure, guys, if I'm actually going to keep this. This is the palette. I will keep it for now, but I have a feeling I'm going to end up decluttering it eventually, because I mean, I've just bought it, so I'm going to try and use it again and see what my thoughts are, but I didn't really like it, guys. This is the Chocolate Gold palette from Too Faced. I actually quite like this. This was quite a nice palette. I actually used it quite a bit. Yeah, I did. It was really nice. However, saying that, oh, it smells so good. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to keep it for now, but I do see myself decluttering it in the future. This Dominique Cosmetics palette, I think I'm going to... This is Celestial Storm. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one for sure. These palettes are nice. It's just that her metallic shades are a bit hit and miss. Like, I'm not too keen on all her metallics. Some of the formulas are nice, but then some of them are a bit like dry. Like this blue is quite dry, so I don't know. This one, Natural Face palette by Too Faced, I think I'm actually gonna get rid of it. It's nice, but I don't use it, so I think I'm actually gonna declutter this one. This is another new-ish palette that I got recently. This one is from Pat McGrath. This one is the Mothership Sublime palette, Golden Opulence. So I'm not going to get rid of it. Gorgeous. I just need to play with my Pat McGrath palettes more, but they're quite new, so I haven't really had time to play with them. Again, I got that reduced. All of these like Pat McGrath palettes I got reduced. I didn't spend full price in them. It was when she does her sales, I just picked them up. These elf palettes, I've got this one, which is Pumpkin. I literally just got them. Their formula is actually really good. Like, look at that. Better than some of the other ones I've literally just been talking about. So I'm going to keep these out because these are great for like traveling. And this one is the shade Berry Bad. I'm going to keep both of these out, so I'll make sure I use them. Now this Natasha Denona Camel palette, I will keep it. I think I got this one in another mystery box from Beautylish one year. It's nice, but it's quite dull. I feel like if you had lighter skin tone than me, this would look beautiful on you, but with my skin tone, it doesn't really show that well. But I'm going to try it again and see. This is the Camel palette, by the way. This palette is the Honeymoon palette from Tom Ford. I remember when it first came out, like it was so hard to get your hands on, but I love this palette. I just love it. I love the color scheme. I know it's not even that exciting, but I've had this for a while and I still love it. I haven't really used it, I've used it a couple of times, but not really lots, so I should actually bring it out and use it more, but I'm definitely going to keep it. So I think I'm going to keep this out so I can actually use it. Like, the colors are really nice. Can you see them? You know, they work really, really well. So yeah, this is going to stay out in my collection. I did have my eyes on some more Tom Ford palettes, but I need to justify it, so I need to use this one before even thinking about getting another Tom Ford eyeshadow palette. So this is going to stay out and we are going to be using this one a lot. We're nearly there, guys, nearly there. So this one is the Chocolate Bar palette from Too Faced. Nice palette, but I haven't used it in a long time and I hardly used it anyway. So I think I'm going to declutter it, definitely. Still smells really nice, but I'm going to definitely get rid of this one. This Viseart palette or Viseart palette, love it. This is my favourite palette from them. This is the, what is this one? Dark matte palette. Gorgeous. I just love those colours, so definitely keeping that. This palette from Too Faced is the gingerbread palette. I do want the spice palette when it comes out in the UK, definitely, and I'm keeping this because I love the colour schemes of this one, and I have used this quite a bit actually. It smells really nice too, so I'm definitely keeping this one because I love it. And then these are my Pat McGrath palettes. My battery's literally gonna die, so I'm hurrying up right now. But my Pat McGrath palette, this one is the Divine Rose 2. I haven't even used it yet, guys. Look at that. Gorgeous. I need to really play around with it. Can you see that shade there? It's gorgeous. So I'm definitely going to play around with this one and use it. And here is the first Divine Rose palette. So yeah, gorgeous. I've still got like other things to get rid of, so we'll probably focus on that another day. But I hope you guys could see what I'm working with. I'm just going to sort them out into their boxes because my battery's going to die, and I'll show you what I've got left and what I'm giving away. All right, be back in a minute. Right, guys, so this is the box that I am now keeping. This stuff right on the top, like all of these products here, they're actually coming out because what I'm going to do is just rotate my stuff from now on. So these are coming out because these are what I want to actually use, and then these are going to be put away, and then I will go over this again maybe next month and pick out some other products, other shadows that I want to use. But look at the difference, guys. Look at that. I'm so proud of that. So I just need to now work on the drugstore version, and probably get rid of a lot of that. But for more my higher end products, I think this is a good collection to have. And then look, we are getting rid of all of these palettes. These are all going to hopefully a new home. I just need to clean them and then they should be good to go. So I need to find a bag to put these in. But look at all that. That's all going. So I look a hot mess, but hopefully you guys liked that. Yeah, and I'm just gonna finish sorting this stuff out and I will see you guys in a bit.